Hello and welcome to another episode of Swipe. I'm Ollie J, your host and captain for this technological voyage. We see them, we don't think about them a lot. We know where they are, but do we really know what base stations do? How do they make my phone work? A base station is a piece of equipment that facilitates wireless communication using user equipment and a connection. That's all fun and easy to talk about, but let's actually find out what base stations are and what they do.
The base station. At the bottom, we have our ATS, automatic transfer switch. This is used to transfer if there's a power cut, it will switch from electricity to ZS. It's automatically done by the ATS. What we have here is our DC DU. In telecoms, we use negative 48 volts. This is the power that we use in telecoms. So this distribution board gives out negative 48 so that our equipment is powered on. So we have different components here for the base station as well. We have our fiber which goes to the antennas, and here is our transmission. So when I make that call, it's then routed via our transmission path. This is used to connect to the subscriber.
Currently, we are facing serious threats. The level of vandalism of national infrastructure in this country is alarming. We are not spared as network operators. Whilst this development and deployment of infrastructure costs huge sums of money, some people find it necessary just to break it down, not even considering the contribution to our lives, day-to-day lives.
Many continents are joining hands for a future and transportation. So where is Africa in all of this? We have seen the emergence of electrical vehicles, EV industry trendsetters in Africa, such as Agility, an upcoming bike manufacturer, Grid Cars, specialists in public EV charging, e-mobility traders, an online EV hybrid and smart chargers dealership, BYD, an EV dealership in Zimbabwe, Electric Drive Africa, an EV magazine for Africa and dealerships such as Jaguar and BMW selling EVs in South Africa. Research shows that Africa is one of the most sun-rich continents in the world, which makes it easier for EV adoption. So why are we taking time? Let's unpack EVs.
Lifespan of an EV battery from brand new depends on how you take care of it. Normally, an EV battery can last from 10 years to 15 years.
So this is a Nissan Leaf. It's a full electric. It's a 2012 model. They call it ZE or ZE0. What we're looking at is two charging ports to charge the vehicle. But this one here, the orange one here, is not a charger itself. It's actually AC supply. The vehicle uses DC because you cannot store AC. You can only store DC voltage. So this one is the one that you use with your grid at home.
Topic of electric vehicles, we have EVCA and ZUA here in Zimbabwe collabing to bring us, an electric vehicle charger basically at service stations within Zim. I'd like to know a bit more about that.
Oh yeah, so their partnership, essentially they'll be putting some very fast charging stations for electric vehicles at ZUA service stations, and these will be able to charge one of the BYD vehicles in about 1.5 hours. So it's pretty rapid for electric vehicles because most of them on like those chargers that they give you to go with at home and use, it'll take you something like 8 to 12 hours. So 1.5 hours, I mean, it's one of my meetings with this guy. So